Hey everyone, we're back with more Mass Effect. We're going back onto the Tempest where we're going to talk to our crew, get to know them a bit, and then we're going to go to the Nexus where we will turn in some quests there as well. X, hello!
Leaving Avarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
And then we'll head to Vault. The bridge better be mine. It's my ship, you pieces of... How you doing, X? Jerking yourself off with weights on the head isn't safe. Sure.
Jaal says Evra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
I don't give a shit.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Hey, look. Still a home, even if not ours. To writer from Liam. Proud of Havarl. I mean, sure, living there wouldn't be fun. Would have been fun. That planet is on one pterodactyl away from a Jurassic fun fair. But what we did for the Angara will go a long way to making us good neighbors. We need that, especially with the Scourge restricting the neighborhood. Security is training up on what the locals now know about the local fauna. Outpost or not, Havarl helps. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to community. John has included century-old situation comedies and documentaries about research partnerships. Also a musical about a man eating a plant. Communication from Jaal. Pathfinder writer of the Human Initiative. I've heard privately from Evra, the leader of our resistance. He's very impressed that we were able to help our scientists on Havarl, and I've made sure that he knows that you played a key role. Maybe he hasn't said these things to you, but I know if I know Evra, he probably hasn't. As for me, I've learned about a lot about trust, being on this team, letting myself be open to trusting you and the others. I've learned that trust is more of a feeling than a science, and it seems that like it is a universal truth. Universal. Get it? I'll try to be even more trustful in the future. This assignment might change my life. Good night, Jaal. Balanced diet. New writer from Lexi. Writer, as part of overseeing the crew's physical and mental welfare, I thought I'd send along the tips for a balanced diet. Given the large amount of exercise you partake in each day, it's important that your body receives the nutrients it needs. Carbohydrates, 5 to 11 servings a day. Fruits and vegetables, 4 to 5 servings a day. Proteins, 3 servings a day. Fats, 1 serving or less a day. Dookie, thank you for coming out! Always good. I hope your gains are worth it. Or, not worth it, but working. To write it from Amerd. It is I, Amerd. I write to you now from Amara's home on the other side of Havarl. I'm surrounded by her children and grandchildren, whom I have never met, but who welcome me as though they had known me all their lives. I left my home only to find another one. Though I wish I had done this years ago, I am grateful for the time I have left. This would not have happened without your help. It is beautiful here. Making contacts. Heads up, first thing I did after Aya. Figured out who to really talk to, because we all know the ones in charge, they're not on the ground. Jaal had some pointers, and I got some names from smaller Angaran colonies. It'll be a while before they trust us, but it's about exposure. Saw it all the time in crisis response, especially post-combat zones. Low Consul Varand. If you see any messages from her, it's just me reaching out. It included a list of media themed to First Contact. John has included hard science fiction and an Asari vid about First Contact with Humanity titled How They Must See Us. Our science team deployment. To writer from Benedict Geffen. Ah, that reminds me of Ragnarok Online. You just had lunch? You'd have to shovel all the snow from yesterday after work. Oh, fuck, that's right. Okay, well, all the snow thankfully is melted here and has stayed melted. Wintreek, how do you feel about Geffen? The Nexus has approved the request for a multidisciplinary team to be posted on Havarl, aka Habitat 3, to assist with Angaran efforts there. Primary team members, Dr. Hawkins McIntyre, Xenoanthropology, Zara Cassian, Botany and Environmental Engineer. Man, I cannot read today. Farley Barra, Entomology, Cody Haldren, Quartermaster. Both Angara and Nexus teams have expressed interest in having the Pathfinder visit Havarl again to observe the cross-cultural efforts. Benedict Geffen. Asari refugees. Did I actually accept that? Okay. To writer from Cora. Writer, there's a report of Asari refugees on Eos. They made it. Might know about their arc, too. Let's talk when you're free. Writer, the bell tolls for thee. Meet me in the vortex on the Nexus. I'll be the one shuffling the deck of doom. Okay. Let's talk to Suvi.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm
Exactly.
confident we'll get there.
Exactly,
I should
Susie.
get back to things.
Sounds good?
So guys, who are we trying to sleep with? Should we try to sleep with whoever is willing to give it up first?
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny, a few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Every good space station needs a big lake, maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
The Nexus. Sleep with the ship in its entirety. Alright, I guess we can do that. I mean, we could try at the very least. Alright, so we're going to be heading back to the Nexus here once we talk to our crew, and then we're going to go to... What are you guys all doing here? What the
Should have
fuck?
seen it. Perfect drift.
You know we've got a finite set of tires, right?
Also limbs and lives.
Well, what's the point of having them then?
Anyway.
The Angara were super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
I'm not sure what to make of Gil. He's not very active overall in the plot. He's a
Yes?
fun guy character. Okay, she doesn't have anything to
I'll
say.
let you
That's
get
good.
back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
So I think Liam wanted to talk to us, which means he might have something actually worthwhile. Like,
Pathfinder. Hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jaal to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew, they're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
The math says we have all the right qualifications. I trust that.
That's probably what the Nexus is counting on. That our skills fit together to make it work. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
Just stopping by for... not much. Just... showing some interest? Ugh.
Bad opening, Pathfinder. You're better than that.
Yes, well... screw it. I'm owning it.
See, I knew it. Alright, interest returned. Let's bank that for another day.
alright, there we
We'll
go,
talk
guys.
later.
We have stepped
I know it.
in the right direction with Liam. Build Liam's research project. What the fuck is his research project? I don't know if these guys ever brought anything back, but here. There you go, have a strike team. Okay. Oh, right, we got a new cryopod that we can release. Alright, so we did trade capacity. Let's do a science pod this time. Lab technicians earn research points at regular intervals and receive a selection minute. Okay, let's do this one. Yay! There we go. Yay. 45 minutes, we can get more. Let's sell our... Okay, well... Okay, where's Liam's, project. I don't know which one is his. Does it say in the journal? Liam wants a small project, calling it a diploma. Complete the research project to secure access under the special category. Project funds to exploration. What's the special category? I don't see any special category, guys. It means development? Ah, there we go. Okay. This project requisition. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's easy to do. Done. Alright, so we need to make 2 new guns. So let's try making this. Let's make a new sniper, shall we? Sorry, sword. I want that. All right, and then over here we'll make some sniper rifles with this guy. Oh, sick. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now let's go back. Oops. Yep. I got different little swords too. All right. Well, we'll see what we got for that. Let's go to weapons. What do we got for our weapons here? Equalizer, SMT, PAW, assault rifle. Let's make that. All right. I said I would wait, but we're here, so let's go to weapons, assault rifles. Let's try making. This is pretty decent. Some of the new ones we got though. Get 85 attack power. You're actually really good. 160. Let's make this one. This one sounds really good. I can't make it though. I don't have enough materials. Shit. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's make some of these sniper rifles then. This one I currently have. I feel like this one has like the 3-shot that I didn't like. Can't make this one either. Crap! No, game, let me make a new one. I don't have enough copper. The only one I can make is Incisor Sniper Rifle 3. I don't really like the Incisor Sniper. Damn it! Alright, well, fuck you too. Oh, hang on. Can I at least make the melee weapon? Biotic Amplifier. Omniblade. Nope, I can't make the Asari sword. That's super rude. Alright, we'll come back to that, guys. Let me sell my junk. Oh, can I get, kinda wanna get, Get a remnant decryption key? Can you give me that? I was hoping to be able to buy a pistol. I need a better pistol because I don't really have much. Oh well. Go talk to Cora.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Sure. Alright, we can take Cora to speak on that. That's fine. Easy peasy.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
VidCon. But I need those. Alright, well, let's see what we got. Oh, we can talk to Ephra. Alright.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You went out of your way to free that science team. A selfless act. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Jaal says you want to help find the Moshae. Why should I let you?
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises, and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Moshae to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processes.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, so I need to... Well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI, and honesty makes you different from the Ket.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Ket facility.
Excellent.
Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Look at that.
He wanted to see you.
Jaal always wants to see me. Okay, let's see what Jaal wants.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshae.
Hey,
But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
join X for a boss
And he
fight,
knows
guys.
about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
Man,
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Aksul.
I admire your courage. But Axul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Axul from the Ket. Her name is Tholdir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Alright, so we're gonna talk to Jaal. Maybe he'll give us more information about himself.
Is there something else?
A few more questions, if that's okay.
Well, we won't know till we try.
Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
I like how Ket doesn't have capitals, but I also like how the Angara landed on calling them the Ket, and we, having not interacted with the Angara as well, also took to calling them the Ket.
Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
Right, but at the beginning they said that they just took to calling them the Ket. They didn't really say why.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that, believe me. What's living under the Ket been like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere, every single day.
Ah, I see. You defeated Archfiend Zoma. How does the Chancellor know what the Ket means to the both of you? Good question.
Well, enough about that. I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and
No
the
intrigue.
stories tell of 5 original colonies.
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you are a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our families strong. Born from what was before. Blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes.
I may actually take a walk after stream today.
Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with, honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it. That's the point.
Wintrig, you have barely spoken to anybody in chat today, and now you're leaving like a piece of
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
An internal lens focuses an image onto the retina where it becomes electrical impulses that are deciphered by the brain.
You took my sarcasm as an invitation to show off. Pitiful.
You studied with Moshe Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She's beloved. I love her.
Really? So one of those professor-student things?
No, not that way. Moshe Sefa is 115 of your years old.
Ah, so they don't keep the same years, because he specified your years.
Well, enough about that.
I'm glad he
I'll
took
see
the
you later,
time
Jaal.
to math out
Stay
exactly
strong
how old
and
she was
clear.
in our timekeeping, though. He sat there and was like, you know what, they're going to ask me about this, so I better have an answer. Wouldn't it suck if you went to go into your room
Taking the
and...
Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy, do they know they're mostly water?"
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you.
It's a few little words that can make a difference, eh, Sin? I agree.
That is a nice little piece of paradise the Angara have. Wouldn't mind seeing it again.
We will. We need access to their vaults, so rescuing the Moshe is a priority right now.
I can work with that. Bet that Moshe of theirs has some interesting stories to tell.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
I don't know a lot about base 10, so you have to explain what you mean by that.
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
You have nothing else to say, Vetra? I'm just
You
kind of
probably
surprised
have
with
work
that.
to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
I'm actually really surprised. I thought she'd have more to say. The crew info board's generally pretty funny. Drive core noise. No need to panic with the drive core noise this morning. Just the stress test. Nothing wrong with an 0500 wake-up call. Gil. Profanity deleted by info board 6. You're welcome, Liam. Adjectived verbing nouns. Gil. Liam, if the VI learns to censor all language, I'm making you reprogram it, Cora. Educational, in a way. Jaal. Ngaran word of the day. Tavoom. Tavoom. Noun. A pleasant intoxicant stirred into hot water or fruit juice. Stay tavoom. Or say tav. Tavum? Tavum. What's it made from? Is it sweet or more like beer, Vetra? What happens if you mix it with booze? Does it get better or do they cancel each other out? Drac. We need to do some scientific tests. Maybe with little umbrellas. After action report. From notes from the last fire drill. Liam's new evacuation plan cut 22 seconds off our best time. Drac, we need a solution for your vis-a-vis ladders. PB, you're dead because you're 2 minutes late to the evac point. No, it's I live in an escape pod. Ah, PB. PB's fun. The character just fucking sounds like she's dying running through this place.
Yep. Though, sorry biotics are a few 100,000 years ahead. Humans are catching up. Humans back home, maybe. You skipped class for 600 years.
Hey, baby, what's going on? The
Aya
base
is
10.
a wonder, Ryder, and the Angara are so interesting. I hope we make it back.
Ah, okay, I get
I
what you're
want to
saying.
delve and explore and who knows what else.
We'll be back. We need the Moshae if we're going to get into their vault.
Oh, I'm definitely sticking around long enough for that.
X code is base. Okay. Yeah.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Is it an arbitrary thing that it happened, or did it just make sense at the time and we just kept with it? Roman numerals were unique. You are right about that.
Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Jaal and Maldarov, we got our gear.
Costa?
What the
Ryder?
fuck?
I'll bite. What's with the gun show?
We're swapping armor, not weapons.
Don't let him tease you. I explained the reference. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rofshin. And no,
Why? Is it religious?
Wait, what?
it's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought this was about armor. Are you deliberately trying to offend Jaal?
Of course he is.
That's the point. Asking stuff diplomats leave out. Armor for answers.
My turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave a lot out.
Why are there two Jaals?
I am sorry. Was this not
You see that?
You weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
Oh, he's just completely naked. I thought he was just shirtless.
I hope you know what you're doing. I don't need the Nexus breathing down my neck.
Relax. Jaal won't complain to HR or whatever Tan thinks we report to. We were joking around and realized we didn't know how to insult each other. Or how not to. Some things are so ingrained they're invisible. We didn't even know the warning sign, so we got it over with. Now we won't do it accidentally. Like when we're trying to negotiate an outpost. Enough of his people want to shoot us now.
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no foul.
He's just standing
If
in the
Jaal was
doorway, yeah.
offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of honest any day. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are on the line.
Double Jaal. What does it mean? When he takes off his clothes. His body literally
Pathfinder.
slits.
Sorry, distracted. Feels like things should be on hold until the Moshae business is squared away. It's the neighborly thing to do. And we need good neighbors.
We'll talk later.
I mean...
I know it.
Let's just get naked and split. It's how mitosis occurs. Alright, let's head back to the Nexus, guys. We'll turn in some quests there, and then we'll head over to Eos, see how that colony is coming along, and then we'll go to Vald. Character literally sounds like she's dying. Alright.
Again.